Hi, Imogen. Would you please shed light on the meaning of spiritual heart? I'm having difficulty grasping this concept. Is it the physical heart, emotional center, or something else? Almost all teachers talk about being in the heart instead of the head. I'm having a hard time understanding this, and it causes me a lot of frustration and agitation. I'm not sure if I have a spiritual heart or, sorry, yes, I did say that. I'm not sure if I have spiritual heart, or maybe I don't have it. This is a brilliant question because I think it's a question that probably many people also have in the back of their mind somewhere as well, because it's a difficult one, honestly, to define. But I'll have a go. So we have the physical beating heart. We know where that's located. And we also have an emotional heart. In Vedic traditions, we also have an energetic heart, the heart chakra. These are all located in the same central place around the chest area. However, when I, at least, and I think many others, but I don't want to speak for anyone else, but when I speak of the spiritual heart, I'm speaking of something even deeper than this. I'm speaking, these are all still in my eyes, based on the level of form, based on the level of phenomenal experience, whether that's the physical heart, whether that's the emotional heart, whether that is the energetic heart. However, when we speak of spiritual heart, you could go even one step deeper. Some people speak of the sort of the seat of the soul. But I want to go even one step deeper than that to the spiritual heart. And this is the innermost core of being, the ground of being. We speak of this often. And not only do you have a spiritual heart, you are the spiritual heart. It's not something you need to go out there and get. It's something that comes into an noticing or an awareness or a remembrance of. But ultimately, every experience that is being experienced is coming from the spiritual heart. It's the core of being that you are. Think of it a little bit like an artichoke heart, the center of the artichoke, the center of experience. When all else is stripped away, thoughts, feelings, sensation, experiences, all phenomenal arising, when all else is sort of stripped away, what you're left with is beingness. You are that beingness. And that's your heart, that's your core, that's your ground, that's your primordial bedrock. That's who you are, that's your nature. That's your heart. And so, yes, from that we can speak of the less subtle, the more interform experiences of that, such as the physical heart, such as the emotional heart, such as the energetic heart, such as the seat of the soul. These are all true in their way. But to me, when we speak of the spiritual heart, this is what is being spoken of. To recognize your true nature, to recognize that you are always that. Even right here as we sit, whether there is direct recognition of that, direct knowingness of that, you are that. Everything that we point to is that. It's not a concept, it's who you are. It's the very ground of who you are. when one is seated as that, a recognition of that is who I am. Everything else comes out of that, these senses, the feeling of compassion, of love, the sort of the divine qualities of the spiritual heart. Sometimes they're expressed in their human form, acts of kindness and care and compassion. These are the fragrances, let's say. But they're not something that the person does. They're emanations of what we are. While we believe ourselves to be the separate self, a separate person, this is where these instructive things of seat yourself in the heart or attend to the heart, this is where these instructions are helpful. But eventually it is seen that actually I am the spiritual heart. So there are techniques and things that can bring one into more recognition of that, can cultivate and turn up the volume of, there you go, of the spiritual heart. But ultimately, it's seen that we are that. It's a noticing, a tuning into, a recognition of who and what you are. What is at the center of existence here? What can you not be? What is left when all else disappears? These are all ways of describing that. All the striving, all the searching, all the seeking. When we stop, when we just stop, and we sink into this moment, we see the thoughts arising. Okay, that's fine. Let them come, let them go. We keep sinking, we keep stopping. The emotions come up. Okay, that's fine. Let them come, let them go. We keep sinking. And it's not we are sinking. We feel that natural pull down, in, a softening into this heart, spiritual heart. And it feels like a softening into the physical heart. It's seated in our body. That's where the rough location of it is. We feel this pull. But actually, even that doesn't matter. It's just this innocent deepening that happens when we find that surrender to life. The thoughts coming and going, the feelings coming and going, the emotions coming and going, the sensations coming and going. We alight in the recognition of that which doesn't come and go. That amness, that aliveness, that existence, that beingness. That is not other than you, that is you. This here, we meet our true nature. We meet what we would call the spiritual heart. There are no boundaries to me here. There is no time, no space, nothing to do, nowhere to go. nothing to be. Everything is included and everything arises within this. Everything. Even the sense of me, that personal me that we mistakenly call me. Even that arises from and in the true me. Be seated as this is to recognize who you are, what you are, and is also to recognize the nature of life is this. Everything comes and goes within this, within you.